ZenFone 4, ZenFone 4 Max, ZenFone 4 Selfie, and a Pro variant for each model. That's half a dozen phones from Asus in a single day. And here's all you need to know about them. Hey, this is Sundar from C4E Tech. Let's get started. Let's first talk about the ZenFone 4. The design is inspired from, well, their own ZenFone 3. And we all loved the way it looked, with a concentric circle pattern to the back that kinda emitted a blue hue. So yeah, the ZenFone 4 is covered by glass on the front and back, and the mid-frame is made of aluminium. At 7.5mm, it's even thinner than its predecessor. A marked difference in the outer appearance is the fingerprint scanner placement, which is mounted on the front now, embedded in the home key. Now that's a welcome move. So with regards to the build and design, we are quite sure we'd be as impressed as we were with the ZenFone 3, at the least. Another difference that you probably noticed by now is the dual camera setup to the back. The 12-megapixel primary camera here uses Sony's IMX362 sensor that's as large as 1 by 2.55 inch, and the individual pixel size is 1.4 micron meters. Now that, coupled with an f1.8 lens, means that a lot of light will be let in. This camera uses ZenFone's Tri-Tech Plus focusing technology. It's basically a dual pixel face detection autofocus combined with subject tracking autofocus for both photos and videos. Asus claims the camera can focus on subjects in as quick as 0.03 seconds. There's 4-axis optical image stabilization too. So here's what we've got: a large sensor, wide aperture, fast autofocus, and 4-axis OIS. We are sure to see some stellar results, especially under low light. I'm certainly pumped to try this out. Now wait, in case you got carried away, this is a dual camera setup. We've got another camera to talk about. It is similar to the one found on the LG G6. It's a wide-angle camera with a 120-degree field of view. The pixel count is down to 8 megapixels and the aperture is relatively narrow at f2.2. We do have a portrait mode for those bokeh effects that have the subject on focus and the background blurred out, but it's software controlled. We've got another 8 megapixel camera to the front for selfies with an f2.0 aperture. No wide angle here, but there's a panorama mode that can get you shots with a 140-degree field of view. What hasn't gone through much of a change is the display. It's a 5.5-inch 1080p IPS LCD panel. The brightness can go up to 600 nits, so legibility under sunlight is expected to be pretty good. There's a blue light filter that eases your eyes from strain. So what's changed under the hood? Quite a lot. To begin with, the ZenFone 4 is powered by either the Snapdragon 630 or the 660 chip, depending on the variant you choose. The 660 is in the higher end variant which has 6 gigs of RAM, while the 630 is in the lower end variant with 4 gigs of RAM. Both come with 3300 mAh non-removable battery inside. This is one of the first phones to sport a 630 or a 660 chip. I'm not going into the core configurations. Long story short, these are amazing chips on paper. We know how the 650 and the 625 performed in phones like the Redmi Note 3 and 4. Sufficiently fast, absolutely no issues with day-to-day usage, and held up quite well even when pushed. And naturally, the chips on the ZenFone 4s are supposed to perform even better. Both are manufactured on the 14nm fabrication process and are expected to be extremely power efficient. Now that, coupled with a 3300 mAh battery, is probably gonna let you use the phone all day long. And when it runs out of charge, there's a fast charging adapter that comes bundled with the phone, which should help you fuel it up faster than a regular adapter would. Now this isn't just a camera-centric phone, because Asus have put in some efforts on the media front as well. We have dual stereo speakers, and the output is expected to be quite loud and clear thanks to the audio codec integrated into the circuit. The ZenFone 4 has support for high-res audio, meaning the audio output via the 3.5mm headphone jack is again a lot to expect from. I'm really looking forward to it. I've listened to music via earphones on the ZenFone 3, and trust me, it was extremely loud and clear. This is something I really miss in most Android phones, including a lot of flagships. There's also DTS Headphone X support for 7.1 virtual surround sound. As for software, unlike the ZenFone Zoom S that was launched in India, which comes with Marshmallow, August 2017 Marshmallow. Really, Asus? Anyway, unlike that phone, all these ZenFone 4s come with Android 7 Nougat with Asus's own Zen UI 4.0 on top. To give you an idea of how it might be, here's a card to the ZenFone 3 review. Skip to the software part to know more. Of course, that's Zen UI 3.0 based on Marshmallow, but like I said, it's just to give you an idea. The short version is we've got support for themes, and the UI includes a lot of first-party apps including Mobile Manager, Selfie Master, and so on. The user experience was good on Zen UI 3.0, and let's see what 4.0 has in store for us. Apart from all the major features we talked about, here are some little changes that are worth noting. We have support for Wi-Fi AC, Bluetooth 5.0, NFC, FM radio, and all basic sensors like gyroscope, ambient light sensor, and so on. The internal storage is 64 gigs on both variants. Now, there are 5 more phones in the ZenFone series. Talking about all that might become an hour-long video, but since this is all the time we've got for today's video, here's a spec sheet of all the 6 ZenFone 4s. The ZenFone 4 Pro is the flagship phone from Asus with a better camera and a faster Snapdragon 835 chip, while the 4 Max and the 4 Max Pro are primarily meant for people looking for a phone with long battery life while compromising on the SoC powering the device, as they've got a 5000 mAh battery and Snapdragon 425 or 430 chip inside. We have the ZenFone 4 Selfie and its Pro model for those selfie lovers out there. They've got dual camera setups to the front. So that's it. Share this video with all those shutterbugs, selfie addicts and smartphone lovers out there. Also, what do you think about the new ZenFone 4s? Do you think there are way too many variants? Are you as confused as we are? Let us know in the comments below. Hit thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to C4E Tech for more like this. Also do this to make sure you get notified each time a video goes live on the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Sundar from C4E Tech, leaving for the moment. Have a great day.